Hello everybody, welcome back to another vlog. I am running usual as per I'm running late as per usual. We're off to a great start. It is 8:45 a.m. I am going to head to the thrift store and do a fun little thrifting video today, and then I'm getting my nails done. I'm actually filming an Instagram campaign for a nail polish brand, and I need to have clean nails for that just because this is like a little busy, and also these are grown out. So the timing works out in my favor. And now I'm just gathering all of my things to go thrifting. I'm gonna just try to keep it as like casual as possible. I feel like I've gotten a little too in my head about like the art of the thrifting video. I mean, really, people just want to see the finds. It doesn't have to be that crazy. That is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna spend about an hour in the thrift store because I don't have a lot of time because my nail appointment's at 11, and I'll probably get to the thrift store around like 9:15 or so. So I'll give myself a good hour or so to thrift, and then we'll just see how it goes. All right, I am wearing an extremely Y2K inspired outfit today. I feel like I'm channeling like Britney Spears. That's in my mind anyway. Or like Hilary Duff in the Lizzie McGuire movie, you know? Like that kind of vibe. I have on these pants that I actually cut into capris because they washed and then they were too short. These are from H&M. I have my thrifted Lucky shirt, which is actually from an estate sale. And then I have my like 50-cent thrifted hat that I have washed, don't you worry. I packed myself a little half a sandwich because I'm gonna be out until like, I don't know, 1 p.m. or something. So let's do it. All right, just made it to the thrift store. I'm actually going to a new thrift store today, so that should be fun. And we'll see what we can get done in an hour, I guess. And then hopefully end up with like some new fun summer clothes. We'll see. All right, I just wrapped up at the thrift store. I'm about to leave the parking lot, waiting on people to turn now, but I just found my #1 thrift wish list item that I have been looking for months and months and months and months now. Like, I am so excited! I'm 90% sure it works, but anyways, we'll talk about it more later. I am thrilled. I am on my way to my nail appointment now. I will get there 2 minutes before it starts, so I will chat with you after, but wow, I was meant to come to this thrift store today. All right, I made it home, got my nails all nice and fresh. They look so good. She just does such a good job, even when it's just something simple. But now it is time to film the haul of what I got at the thrift store. And I did bring in my #1 wish list item. I found a kitchen TV with VCR, and I don't think the VCR part works. The TV works. So I've got to figure that out, but it's just been so hard because our kitchen counters are white, and it just wouldn't look good if there was like a black TV or a gray TV, and that's all I've like been able to find when I've been looking, and they've been like $250, and this one was like $39 and it was white, and so I decided to go for it. I was just like, I'm gonna bite the bullet and just get it, and then if it doesn't work, I'll figure it out. So I'm kind of contemplating seeing if there's some other thing that I need to do, like do I need to clean it out, do I need to take it somewhere, as opposed to like immediately reselling it for like the TV or whatever and trying to find something else. Like I want it to work. I could also just put a VCR under it. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Either way, I'm very excited, and it just feels like my, you know, 90s early 2000s dream is coming true. So anywho, time to film my big ol' haul. Alright, finished that up. Don't mind my hair. It looks a little crazy. I had to take that hat off. It's like big head problems. If you have a big head, you understand. It's like you can only tolerate a hat for so long. So it's been several hours and I'm good. I'm just washing everything I just thrifted, of course. Just finished the haul. So then I wash and sanitize everything, and then I'll try it on like for the little try on clips. I'm not gonna lie, usually I would separate by color for this, but these are just pajama shorts. I don't care. I'm not gonna do that. You do whatever works best for you, you know? I am going to quickly change my clothes and film my fun little reel, because now I have my clean nails. It's with a nail brand. I think I mentioned that, but it's an absolutely stunning, gorgeous, perfect day outside. Like, I'm sure you can hear the birds. Well, not over that, but it's just one of those days where I'm like, I love living here. Like, I love this. I love life. Don't mind the lines on my forehead from that. Got myself changed, switched up the look a little bit. Every influencer, content creator. I'm just looking at the fact that my bed's unmade and I'm feeling insecure about it. It's fine. Every content creator that you follow does this. It's called bulk filming, and it's truly the best thing that's ever happened to me. Learning how to film multiple videos at a time and then being able to like have a stack of videos to work ahead is so nice. I mean, it doesn't always work out that way, but anyways, I'm gonna pull up what I need to know. Sorry, I just zoned out. Anyways, we're gonna get this done. All right, it's a while later. I am, sorry about the ice maker. Me versus the ice maker in every vlog. I am going to edit what I just filmed. It's a pretty quick turnaround. I'm gonna try to get this done as quickly as possible. Hello, it is the next day. It is like 10 a.m. I have just gotten dressed to only get redressed again, which is kind of what I did yesterday too. Changing outfits for content. This is a content heavy couple of days, but I am actually just getting ready to film an entire like TikTok trends, hacks, testing viral TikTok trends, I guess. These are some of my favorite videos to film. They're so much fun, but they are time intensive, so kind of need to get going on that. I have a call with my financial planner in like an hour and a half, so I need to, you know, kind of pick things up, and then I'll obviously continue filming after that. All I can do is sing the song You Dropped a Bomb on Me from like the 80s. Because on TikTok, do you guys also see those people on TikTok? I think it's like a group of kids and they do like a dance to it. You know, anyway, it's just stuck in my head. I literally woke up with that song stuck in my head. One of my friends and her mom are staying nearby. They're having like a little girls trip and they invited me to come to dinner with them tonight, like, or like a little happy hour thing. So I'm gonna do that later. I need to drop off a bunch of returns at some point. All of the denim shorts that I tried on in a video like that hopefully you'll see soon. I think it'll already be up by the time you see this, or it will be soon. So yeah, lots to do, but we are gonna get it all done. We're going to do this, and my bed is now made. Thank goodness. I think the last time I filmed in this area, it was not, but never fear. We did it today. I was embarrassed. All right, it may seem like no time has gone by, but it has, and actually I am so glad that I got that, like the chunk of that done, because now all I have left to do is the 2 recipes. And I'm not gonna make recipes at 10:30 in the morning, or I guess it's like 11 now. But I will be wanting to do that after my meeting is over. So that's good. My meeting is about 30 minutes. I'm gonna charge up the batteries a little bit. I haven't decided which cameras I'm gonna use, because then I'm just gonna move down to the kitchen. Oh, forgot the tag is still on this. I'm testing out a couple new things right now, actually, and I am loving them so far. I'm gonna put all of my stuff away. In case you were wondering, I hide it all in my closet over here. I would eventually really love to get rid of those mirrored closet doors. I mean, it's nice to have the full-size mirror, but it's, I don't know, I don't like them. I would rather have curtains or something, so that's a potential future project. I'm thinking for my snack, I'm gonna have English muffin. We also got more of these micro clover seeds. We got a pack of them recently and it just wasn't enough, so we ordered 3 more, because there's just like a couple little spots in the corner of our yard where our garden is that I think the sprinkler is broken or it's just not reaching. So we're doing some micro clover. It's just nicer, more drought tolerant, really easy to grow. It's kind of the best. So I will add that to my list as well. I'm still on a high, by the way, from finding my dream thrift wish list item yesterday. And I actually spent a decent amount of time this morning looking at VCR or TV repair places in my area, and there's a local guy who has really good reviews, and he apparently is very fairly priced and kind of turns things around pretty quickly. So I am definitely going to reach out to him to just make sure that the VCR isn't like completely broken, because I think it's something that can be easily fixed. Like I feel like maybe it just needs to be cleaned or something like that. Just imagine how cute that's going to be when I can watch like a movie or something when I'm cooking dinner. Absolutely not. You guys, I am so not playing it up for the vlog, by the way. I hate that thing, but I need Pebble Ice. Well, I don't need it, but I need it. Drew and I both like absolutely crash out when that thing turns on. We were watching a show last night and it just kept turning on and we were both just like... We actually just finished a limited series that was on BritBox through Amazon Prime, and it was called Playing Nice. and it was really good. I really liked it. It's only 4 episodes. It has James Norton, I think his name is. He's the same actor that's in Happy Valley. Very different role in this one. He was actually quite lovely in this. And it was so good. It's basically about, without giving anything away, it's about 2 families whose babies were accidentally switched at the hospital at birth. And when the babies are now 4 years old, they discover that their families have been raising each other's kid. And it's just like, what do you do in that situation? It's insane. Okay, I'm gonna put a little jam on my English muffin here. We just have a little bit of butter on there so far. I've really been liking, oh, okay, we're in the dark. There we go. I've been liking this rhubarb and vanilla spread from Trader Joe's, but I'm almost out of it, and it came in a set of 3. I think it's more for like cheese boards and things like that. It's honestly delicious, but there's a couple more that we haven't opened yet. So since this is like almost finished, I'm gonna open a new one. And this one is mango and yuzu. So I'm gonna try this on the other one. Whoa. It smells delicious. There we go. Taste test. Divine. That would be heavy in the rotation as well. All right, I'm gonna finish this and then it's time to hop on my call. All right, it's a couple hours later. Got my filming done. I am going to run a couple of my packages. I just have to stop at 2 places and drop off my returns. And then I think I might get a little sweet treat, like a little boba or something. I have to leave in about an hour and 45 minutes or so. I don't have to do that much to get ready. So anyways, stop number 1, the post office. Also, I've been listening to Destiny's Child like all day. It's just so good. I'm literally listening to the song called So Good. That was like my jam in what, middle school, high school? Cater to You. In my top 20 songs of all time, to be honest. Bills, 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 like Bugaboo. Oh my god, it's just so good. It's so good. Survivor is everything. Beyonce and Destiny's Child, honestly, as a whole, like, are on my Mount Rushmore of pop stars. Like, just unrivaled talent and bangers. It's just so good. Easy peasy. On to the next. Next stop, UPS store, and then maybe boba. I forgot to ask for strawberry boba, so I got regular boba. That's okay. Let's do a taste test. God, I love these little poppin' balls. Well, actually, these aren't the poppin' ones. Just love boba. I got a strawberry kiwi smoothie, half sweet or something like that, with almond milk and regular boba, because I forgot to get strawberry boba. It's gonna be delish. Absolutely stunning. And then Drew got a passion fruit iced tea with rainbow jellies. All right, let's head home. I have a little bit of computer work to do before getting ready, and then we're gonna head to the beach tonight. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be in Newport tonight, or like, I guess, Corona del Mar, Newport area. And we're gonna be going to get some Italian food for dinner, and then probably a glass of wine, because obviously. All right, we are home. I just had a nice chat on the phone with my dad, and now we're pretty much getting ready. I'm gonna have to do my work stuff first thing tomorrow morning. None of it's like urgent or anything, but I just like to stay on top of my emails, you know? I'm gonna touch up my eyeliner, very precarious. Gonna touch up the lip stain. I was gonna, hold on. I was gonna do something different with my outfit, but I decided to just go with like a really simple, I have black on black on black on black, basically. That's just what makes me feel confident, and it's like casual, but it's not too casual, you know? So that is our vibe for the evening. These loafers are thrifted. These are from the men's section at a thrift store in Arizona. These jeans are the baggy jeans, the Wow baggy jeans, I think they're called. This shirt is actually from Classy Network, which is one of my favorites. It's a built-in bra shirt, but it's actually from the thrift store. I found one. I have the brown one already, and then I found this black one at like, I don't know, I think it was like a Savers, and it was in my size, and I said, absolutely. And then for my gloss, I will do the Dior Lip Glow Oil in Peachy. I got this one recently, and it doesn't last as long as the other one I have, the mahogany one and the rosewood one. So I don't know what's up with that, but there we have it. Let's brush my hair. I totally forgot to mention this, but I got extensions. Well, only in like the front of my head. I wasn't vlogging that day, but I got K-tip extensions. Let me see if you can see them. Can you see that? They're like keratin bonds, and they are, I've only had tapes and then the like hand tied, and these are the comfiest, most like, I forget I have them in most of the time. They're really, really comfortable, and I just wanted to like fill in, there's kind of like a gap between like my shortest layer here and then where my longer layers begin. So she did like basically I think what you would call like a quarter of a head installation or a half, and I am absolutely loving it. Like it just gives a very subtle volume, and I'm excited. Okay, I think I can't decide if I want to wear these earrings that I tested out for my video today. I really like them, but I want like a chunky hoop. That to me, it just feels like a going out earring. And then I will be wearing these glasses. Number one, because I can't see, and number two, so I just think they're fun and chic. So there we go. Got the glasses on. Let me get the earrings. Just going with my classics. It's funny because I actually have this one in silver and gold, and the silver ones are in Arizona. And then I also have my favorite silver hoops, which are like a little bit bigger and skinnier. And I have the silver ones here and the gold ones in Arizona. So I basically have my favorites in each place, which is nice. And there we go. I'm pretty much ready for the evening. That is tonight's look. I already put on my favorite scent combo, which is the EOS Vanilla Cashmere and the Sol de Janeiro 59 mixed together. And we're ready to go. Let me see if I can squeeze like 5 minutes of computer work in before we head out. All right, I managed to get 15 minutes of work done. I stretched it a little bit. So I'm gonna go enjoy my night out. I am gonna end off my outfit with this little Coach bag that I got on Poshmark for free because I had credits. I'm going to continue this vlog tomorrow, so I will check in with you then. All right, I'm actually a few minutes early, so instead of picking this up tomorrow, I was like, let me just rant about something that I was talking to my mom about on the phone, because I had a conversation with my mom pretty much the whole drive over here. And she and I were talking about how it is insane how society treats women, and how, you know, they make us feel so old throughout our entire life. And especially nowadays, it feels like it's this horrible thing to be old or whatever. And I mean, it's always been this way, but like, especially on the internet, I have been told that I'm old on the internet for the last decade. I've been on the internet for over a decade, and since then I've been told that I'm old. You know, got told I was old when I was 28, and now I'm 38, and I'm especially old. And I get like a lot of comments that are kind of like, I don't know how to word it, but like kind of shady, where it's like, oh, you're doing this and you're this age. Oh, you're making TikTok viral recipes and you're almost 40. And it's like, yeah, and I'm having a blast, you know what I mean? And using the almost 40 as like a diss or some kind of slam dunk or something like that. And I'm like, many people don't have the privilege of turning 40. You know, people that I know have never gotten the opportunity to turn 40 or even 30. And it's like, I will never, ever take aging for granted. And I think there's it's a double-edged sword. Like, I have such a complicated relationship with aging because it is such a privilege, but then society teaches us that like wrinkles bad, gaining weight bad, aging bad, you know, whatever. But then when a woman decides to have surgery, get Botox, whatever, we're like shaming her. There's truly no way to win in this scenario. And it's just so frustrating. So I was like chatting with my mom about it, excuse me. And I had actually recently, I was looking for a song of my dad's, and it was too late to call him in the evening. So I was trying to find it online. It wasn't online, but I found an article that was from like 1990 in the newspaper. And he had been like touring for Glenn Campbell, who he was like playing guitar for at the time. And they were interviewing him about his life. And he was chatting about how he had a 2-year-old daughter, which was me, who was like causing mischief in the background. Hello, obviously. And he was 37 at the time this article was written. And I was just like, oh my God. First of all, my dad was younger than me when this came out. Secondly, it felt like 1990 was not that long ago, you know? And I was 2 years old, and I just couldn't believe that I was reading an interview from my dad at my age or even younger. And now my dad's 72. You know, it's just crazy. No, he just turned 73. I lied. He just turned 73 like a couple weeks ago. My dad's 73 now. And like time goes by in a flash. And if you are lucky enough to be on this earth long enough into your whatever 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, that's such a privilege, you know? So I will never ever get offended when someone tries to be like, blah, 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 but you're 40. Or I'm like, that's wonderful. I mean, obviously I think these are much younger people that are leaving these comments, and they obviously have been taught by somebody that like aging is a bad thing or whatever, but I still consider myself to be so young. Like I don't know. I've seen so many different things online from women who are now having kids like in their early 40s, mid 40s, even late 40s. And I'm so inspired by that. And I just think it's so wonderful that women are carving their own path and doing whatever feels right to them, you know? And it just makes me really, really happy. So those were kind of some thoughts I was having because I just parked and I'm a little bit early for dinner. I'm also looking at the most stunning cottage. The front door is open. It looks like an idyllic little like New England cottage. Look at this. Like, hello, this is the cutest thing I've ever seen. So anyway, I know a lot of us also feel this way about just like the topic of aging and just how weird society treats women, especially women who age. I've noticed that like there's no term for a woman that's, you know, aging and looking gorgeous and whatever, but there's a silver fox term for men. You know what I mean? Like, what's the equivalent for women? And how we like praise men who are getting older and we're like love a man with gray hair, but it's like when a woman has gray hair, it's a completely different ballgame, you know? Anyways, we all know. So I'm gonna go enjoy dinner with my friend and her mom. I haven't seen her mom. I've known her since high school, this friend. So it's like over 20 years now, but I haven't seen her mom in probably a decade, I want to say, because she lives in Tennessee. So it'll be so lovely to see her and catch up. So I'll show you like a little montage of what we get up to. It is the most gorgeous night, and I'm gonna end the vlog here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for spending time with me over the last couple of days. I really appreciate you being here. I know a lot of people are moving more towards short form content. I am such a long form girl. I talked about this in my really long Q&A recently, and I know a lot of you agreed, and it just means a lot that you're still here watching a long form video and just hearing me rant and watching me live very mundane days and, you know, all that kind of stuff. It just means so much to me. So thank you. And I will see you very soon in my next vlog.